What's going on, folks? We got another unboxing and review video. And you know, I murder my thirst daily with Liquid Death here. So we got another Liquid Death unboxing and review in the merch department. So let's crack open a cold one right now. And we'll get started with this unboxing and review video. So this is something from the merch department. And it's a Bluetooth speaker. So you know I had to check it out. Let's open it up. First ever Liquid Death Bluetooth speaker. Appropriately titled the Sparkling Speaker. So we're going to see how it sounds. We're going to do a sound test and we're going to put it to the test. I'm not really much of an audiophile or a hardcore audiophile or anything like that. I like good sound. I like good music. But, you know, I'm not really into all the technical specifications of a Bluetooth speaker. So this is the first ever Bluetooth speaker from Liquid Death. So you know I had to get it. A little under $100. And we're gonna go through all the specifications here and test it out. So here it is. Looks like a JBL speaker. It's nice and it's nice and thick, nice and wide. Feels durable, anyways. It's made to look like the Liquid Death can here. For size comparison, this is a Super Tall Boy, so it's a little bit bigger than the Super Tall Boy right here, and it's a little bit wider. See. And in comparison with the JBL Flip 4, I'm not really into the latest JBL speakers or the latest Sony speakers. But the last JBL speaker I do have is the JBL Flip 4. So I can't help you there if you have the JBL Flip 5. But I do have the JBL Charge something on my bicycle or downstairs. And it's probably the same thing as the Charge 4. But in comparison to the Flip 4 here that I have from way back when, this is the size comparison here. So I guess that's all you get, because... Oh, wait, no. There's more stuff here. My bad. As there should be more stuff. Let's open this up. Don't throw that box away yet. There's more stuff at the bottom here. You get a little lanyard here. Very nice. And, of course, your plug-in. USB Type-C. Great. So, since I'm recording this with my phone, we're gonna... Was there an instruction manual with this? There was, sorry. There's an instruction manual here. We might need that. Who knows? So I don't know which brand of speaker this was made from. So how tall is the Liquid Death Sparkling speaker compared to a Super Tall Boy of Liquid Death? There you go. It's a little bit taller. It's a little bit wider. It's a little bit, no. It's a little bit lighter than the can. The full can. But there you have it in comparison to the tall can. So let's get to the controls here. You have the on and off button. So hold it down to turn it on. You have the RGB button right here. it'll go through different flashing modes. You got the M button here. I know, murder your thirst, but no. This is for mode. So you can click on that to be in Bluetooth mode, auxiliary mode, and then when this light here is flashing, that means it's in pairing mode. So right off the bat, when you turn this on, it's already in pairing mode, so you don't really have to do anything other than go to your Bluetooth settings and find Liquid Death on your phone, because I know most people are going to use this on their phone. So right off the bat, it's already in pairing mode. Then you have volume up, volume down, and of course, play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks, just like with most Bluetooth speakers. And then I attached the lanyard here. Very nice. And the flap here is where you charge your device, charge this device. So you got the in for the USB Type-C. You got a USB port here, so you can charge your phone or any other device that requires USB. There's a TF slot too, which is nice. And of course, we haven't seen this in a while on a lot of newer speakers, auxiliary input for the 3mm jack. So if you're like me, you have old school devices like iPod, or maybe you have your Walkman. You can even plug that in too. So yeah, so this speaker is nice because it accepts old school devices. So let's get into seeing how this sounds. And the only thing I can compare it to is JBL Flip 4, and then I have another JBL Charge Essential, which I will showcase as well, and we'll compare it to that in this video. So the speaker is IPX6, water resistant, and it's Bluetooth version 5.2, and it's 20 watts, so that's pretty good for the speaker. The sound, which I'll show you in a minute, comes out here. The drivers are in between the Liquid Death logos, artwork I should say. So when you're playing it, you can probably play like that. I wish there was some kind of stopper so it doesn't roll too much. Or you can play it standing up, just like the can. When it's charging, this is how the speaker looks in the back. You can see the battery indicator is letting you know how far it needs to be charged. I've only used about 75% to 80%, I think, on this battery. And yeah, it's red, so it lets you know that it's charging. But as far as how long this speaker lasts, I'm assuming 12 to 20 hours. It really didn't say on the specifications online and on the booklet, the user manual, but that's how it looks when it's charging. Alright, let's finally get to testing out this Liquid Death sparkling speaker. Once you're done charging it, you'll see it. It's not charging right now, but when it's plugged in and you see it blank right here, no lights on, that means it's fully charged. And I already paired it with my TV and my phone to save some time, but since I'm recording with my phone, we are going to play it through the television. So we're going to start it up, and right when you push the button, hold it for that couple seconds, it will automatically be in pairing mode, as you can see it blinking. So if it's on your phone, Go to your Bluetooth menu, look for Liquid Death, and pair it. And within a few seconds, it'll already pair. On your television, go to the sound menu, go to the sound output, Bluetooth speaker list, and find Liquid Death, and it might say needs pairing. But since I've already paired this, just press connect, and there you go. Hear it. You hear it make a sound, it's connected. So let's try some non-copyrighted music here. We'll start with some kind of like gangster rap here. All right, let's go. Volume down. We're just gonna start it at 100% volume level. You can change the modes of the RGB light with this button. So there's differences in the way it changes colors. Let's get back to the music. So pretty loud. Let's play something else here. Let's play some metal music. That was great. Loving it. Let's compare it to some of the other JBL speakers I have here. Let's compare it to this JBL Charge Essential. This is my ghetto JBL Charge Essential. And it's about almost the same size. This one's a little bit bigger. But yeah, about the same circumference, diameter I mean. But yeah. Alright, let's try out the JBL Charge Essential here. And compare it. no contest. This one, this JBL Charge Essential is a little bit louder than this. No disrespect. But of course, it's a JBL, so this is going to be louder and sound better. This one actually sounds a little bit better than this one. This one has a little bit more bass than this sparkling speaker. Let's try the trusty Flip 4. Again, I'm not an audiophile. I like good sound, but I'm not very too specific on what I like. But if it sounds good, it sounds good. So let's see here. Same song. A little bit less loud than the JBL Charge Essential. This one's a little more, yeah, this one, when you turn this up all the way, this one's probably the loudest, louder than this. So let's get back to the sparkling speaker. And yeah, so far the JBL Charge Essential wins. Second, this sparkling speaker, kind of the same as, the sound is the same as the Flip 4. So let's get back to what we're talking about here. The sparkling speaker. Yeah, what a great product from Liquid Death. This will only appeal to Liquid Death fans. So if you're looking for, if you're an audiophile and you're looking for a high quality speaker, you're not going to find it in the in this sparkling speaker. JBL obviously wins. All the other Sony speakers that I've tried out before will probably knock this out of the water. No pun intended. But if you're a Liquid Death fan and you love their products, and this is a great product in their merch department. It's got the cool RGB lights. And you're only using this for your room or a small group of people, small gathering to play music, background music. This is perfect. If you're sitting poolside and you're solo, this is a perfect Bluetooth speaker. Especially also if you're going camping or hiking. Stick this on the side of your backpack and start playing music close to you. This will work, no problem. But if you're gonna entertain, a party, go with the JBL Extreme 3. Go with the bigger boom box, and you'll get more loud. But right off the bat, this sounds great. Playing metal music, playing hip-hop music. The JBL Charge 4 definitely has a little bit more bass. You can feel it. This one has quite a bit of bass, but not as much as the JBL Charge Essential. So there you have it, the Liquid Death sparkling speaker. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, murder your thirst, hydrate or die. Don't be scared, it's just water. Recycle or die. And we'll see you in the next video.